What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bench Warmers, and this is another reaction to one of these draft picks, but this is one that is especially meaningful because it is the Giants, my favorite team. So I'm really stressed out about this pick, and the pick is in, so it's going to be announced any minute now. But really, I'm looking at offensive line here. I think it has to be offensive line, especially given that none of them were taken in the top four picks. And please don't be Charles Cross. I want Ekwonu or Neal. And now Goodell's announcing it, so let's see.
All right, let's see. Oh, okay. So the Giants select Oregon defensive end Kayvon Thibodeaux at the number 5 pick. This is an interesting pick considering that a lot of people would have thought that they would go to try to protect Daniel Jones in that offense for one more season with an offensive line, especially considering the top 3 guys are on their board. But they take Kayvon Thibodeaux. So what do you think, Andy?
You know what? I actually like it. I said I wanted O line, but actually, when you think about it, we have another pick in 2 picks, and my 2 favorite players at offensive line are still there. So at least one of them is making it to 7. So I actually like taking Kayvon Thibodeaux first. I think besides offensive line, he would be the player I wanted most. Considering that Sauce Gardner is no longer on the board. So yeah, I'm really happy about this pick. I think Kayvon Thibodeaux is a player with tremendous upside, even though he does have some injury concerns. He would fit perfectly in our 3-4 defense right there at outside linebacker. And when you look at like the Wink Martindale defense, it really just relies heavily on that good pass rush. So getting Thibodeaux in there alongside Azeez Ojulari, who we drafted last year and who had an excellent rookie year, I think our pass rush is going to be scary for years to come.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, I think that they're trying to build a really dominant defense. I know a couple of years ago, during that last half of the season, they were one of the top 10 to 15 defenses in the entire NFL. And they're trying to, I think, at least try to recreate that because they aren't trying to commit to Daniel Jones long term, as seen by them not picking up the 5th-year option on him this year. So I don't think that giving him an offensive line piece and wasting a year or two of that offensive line piece while trying to find a new quarterback would necessarily be the best thing at number 5. Also, they could also do it at number 7, like you said, and that's only one team in between them, and there's 2 players who they would love to take there. So I think that it's for a multitude of reasons, it's a pretty smart pick, and having dual threat off the edge can make it look like I don't know why that's at the top of my mind, but David Ojabo, Aiden Hutchinson at Michigan. That's sort of what it reminds me of, but at the NFL level. And considering it's a relatively weak division, I think it's a pretty solid pick to put more pressure on quarterbacks who already are somewhat lacking in skill.
yeah, so I'm gonna give a grade to this pick. I think this is an A. I'm just a little bit hesitant to give it an A plus, just because there are some concerns with him with the injuries, and then also just the fact that he has been sliding down boards a little bit. But I mean, if you told me 6 months ago, or like even a few, just like 2 months ago, that we would get Kayvon Thibodeaux here at the 5th overall pick, I would say that's an A plus easily. So, I mean, this is a pick I'm quite excited about, obviously. And I think he'll be a great help to the Giants in the future.
Yeah, I would give this pick probably an A minus. I personally would have still taken a guy like Ike Ekwonu or Evan Neal over him, but I'm not at all disappointed with this pick. I think he would probably still be there at 7 because I think it's more just like a what you choose to have at that pick. I think it's just would you rather have your top rated offensive lineman or Kayvon Thibodeaux and your second rated offensive lineman potentially. We don't know what the Panthers will do. Maybe they're predicting that they'll go quarterback here, but I definitely do think that the Giants made a really solid pick.
Yep, so that wraps it up for this video reacting to the first of the 2 Giants first round picks. Hopefully the second one goes as well as this one. This is the Bench Warmers, and we're signing out. See ya.